Hello, my name is Guilherme, and today we'll talk to about the truly functional solutions to the longest uptrend problem. This is a paper uh, who bring us some new concepts, some new ways to implement solutions to this longest uptrend problem. And I will try to summarize some of his concepts and also explain you what I learned with it. Okay? So first, what is this problem? What we're talking about when we talk in longest uptrend problem. So imagine that you are looking to Funko Pop prices over time, and you need to find the longest price rise. It's a period where the price is consistently increased. So this is the longest uptrend. In computer science in general, they call this problem also the longest increases subsequence problem, which is also a good name when you're talking about instead of using prices, using um, data sequences, number sequences. And we should think about it. Why we should think about it? In my personal view, we should think about it because it's a problem that we may face in our life, and most of us love this kind of algorithm puzzles. And also, it's a very good way to maintain our problem-solving skills sharp. So it's a kind of interesting way to solve the problem. I will deep dive in it in the next moment. So for really long time, maybe for decades, the fastest solution, and maybe nowadays also, is the fastest solution is using imperative programming with arrays that can be quickly updated. But there is some problem. There is some problem. Uh, These solutions rely on techniques that don't fit well with functional programming languages, where data can be modified once it's created. So, how to solve it? The paper creators try to implement in very ways, and the key that solve that puzzle for them is take down indexes. Take down indexes, stop to trying to use an array, stop to trying to think imperative way, and use uh, another data structure. So this brings us to trees, not this little palm tree, but kind of. Trees is also a very known data structure, but when we use a specific concept called zipper, the Hewitt zipper, it's a quite well-known concept. Uh, for me, it's something new, but it's from 1997 apparently. It's from 1997 apparently, and for a moment I was thinking it's really from 97. It's really? Yes, I make a cut in the video. Yes, it's from 97. Yes. Remember for in reading this, but I don't remember where. It's from 97. But for me, it's a new concept. The zipper consists in basically two parts: the focus and the context. The focus is the structure that we are focusing. For example, the tree itself, or the node of the tree. And the context is the path that we traverse to come from the root to this leaf or to this node. And this path permits us to reconstruct all the tree and even update some paths. It's a quite interesting concept and a quite interesting way to work with trees. And they come with this implementation with some stages, some steps. The evolution of their solution was the first stage. They used a simple binary tree with zippers. This proved the concept to work well, but had serious performance issues. They stumbled with big O notation issues and performance, and also I forget the word, and also complexity problems. So even the tree became imbalanced and slow. So they proceed to step 2, upgrade the tree to a red-black tree, a self-balancing tree that guarantees a good performance in general. Is the theoretical efficiency that we need in this solution. And the last stage, that observing the trees that become generated with the solution, and stage 2, they look and see that the new elements are always added at the front of the tree. So they can use it in even more specialized structure that called the finger trees, because it looks like a finger that always rise from one side, and this is where we can work with specialized zippers that make a perfect fit for the use. So at the stage 3, we are using this structure called finger tree, and make it a lot more speed, a lot more fast solution. So they did it with a pure functional way to solve the problem, and solve it surprisingly well, in a solution that match performance, but sometimes even outperform it, because when we add a new data, and they already sorted, this solution becomes somewhat more fast. Yeah, at the final of the paper, at page 16, you can see some graphics, and sometimes it's even more faster than the traditional performance, the traditional imperative way to implement it. Well, at conclusion, I think that this is a very creative way to face those problems and create a new solution, and try to create a new solution, try to face the problem and think in a different way. And this is something really interesting. This is something really beautiful. I personally like this part of programming. I like this way to, hey, you're not supposed to follow some path. You can explore and try to find another path that maybe is even better than the traditional path. So, well, that's it. Thank you for the time, and maybe see you next video.